Now, before I get to George Kambosos, the man who has not won a fight in 4 years, I am definitely looking forward to this fight. Sky Nichols, a lot of y'all may not know who the girl is, but I definitely been checking her out recently. 12 wins, no losses. The girl got 1 knockout. She is not a power puncher, but she is a great boxer. The girl will be taking on this girl, Tierra Brown. 18 wins, no losses. The girl got 11 knockouts. She is a power puncher. During this whole build-up for the fight, Sky Nichols has been conducting herself like a lady, and that is exactly why I respect the girl. Shout out to all the female boxers who are dogs inside that ring, but they conduct themselves with class.
Southpaw TV is not.
This girl been woofing the entire promotion, but today at the weigh-in, the girl was telling Sky Nichols, I'm bringing the whole hood with me. I am bringing the whole hood with me. No, you're not. The hood cannot fight for you inside that ring. And when you really think about it, if you really want to get technical, about 90% of the hood don't even box. About 90% of the hood can't box. Believe me when I tell you, nobody in the hood is boxing like that. It's some people in the hood that can fight, but if we talking boxing, low-key the hood can't box. And if you really want to get technical, the last fighter who said they was bringing the whole hood with him was Mr. A.B. Adrian Broner, the man who just got locked up for rigging dice games. That's right, but I'm gonna get to that in another video.
Street nigga, I don't give a fuck.
I look forward to this fight more than the actual main event. Speaking of the main event, Mr. George Kambosos, the man who has not won a fight in 4 long years. The man who has not won a single fight since he beat Teofimo Lopez, and I'm not trying to hear about that Maxie Hughes fight. Maxie Hughes beat Mr. George Kambosos. So when you want to be technical, George Kambosos has not won a fight in 4 years.
Oh my God!
The man will be taking on Mr. Jake Wiley or Wyo or whatever the man's name is. Never heard of him. Hopefully, Mr. George Kambosos don't get knocked out in this fight. Hopefully, Mr. George Kambosos could actually prove that he could actually win a fight since he beat Teofimo Lopez, but I highly doubt it.
No.
Shakur Stevenson tweeted to himself, "Lock in, Kerr. It is time to take over the game." What are you talking about, bro? Who the hell tweets to themselves? You see, Shakur Stevenson could have went inside his bathroom, looked into that mirror and said, yo, lock in, Shakur, but instead, he picked up his cell phone, opened up Twitter and tweeted to himself, begging for likes, fishing for approval from strangers that he is never gonna meet. That is exactly why they call the man Twitterson. That dude definitely loves him on Twitter. Then the man said, I'm high off life. No, you not, bro. You is not high off life. You see, if Shakur Stevenson was really high off life the way he claims he is, he would not be fishing for compliments on the internet. If you really high off life, you definitely not gonna get high off social media. Shakur Stevenson, the man who contradicts himself every time the man speaks. So I guess Teofimo Lopez, the man who called himself the Takeover, seen Shakur Stevenson tweet and got offended that Shakur Stevenson even used the word takeover. Check this out.
What you need to take over is that fucking grip strength, because what you got going on there, you got a fucking grip strength of a 16-year-old boy. My goodness, you soft like Charmin. You soft like Charmin. Yo, Charmin got better grip than your ass. You got an average, your average strength is a 16-year-old boy in a grown man body. Somebody make this shit up. I can't make it up. This is crazy. What the you taking over? What are you taking over? You taking over bed sheets and pillows because you putting everybody to sleep. Can't even put Josh Padley down under 6. Bro, you trash. You garbage. Yo, you talking to yourself on Twitter because you ain't got no friends. Fuck you.
Even though I agree with Teofimo Lopez, that video was weak as hell, bro. You was not even slick in that video. Shakur Stevenson saw the video and was laughing at you, bro. Shakur said, remember when Keyshawn Davis knocked out your daddy and y'all went to go put out that weak ass story? Go pick up your daddy, then he posted up the article. It says Teofimo Lopez sparring session ends with father getting jumped by amateurs. If y'all read the article, it basically says that Teofimo Lopez Jr. did not do a damn thing when his daddy got jumped. But then again, when you truly think about it, Teofimo Lopez is not a gangster. Y'all seen Boy Crawford check the man and Teofimo Lopez did not do a damn thing. Shakur Stevenson said, never in my life could I just sit there and watch my peer knock out my dad and I don't even throw a single punch. Teofimo Lopez is definitely different. Even though I ain't no Shakur Stevenson fan, I agree with the man. How you gonna let your daddy get jumped and you don't even do nothing about it, bro? I keep on trying to tell y'all, boxers be soft as hell when they are outside a boxing ring. Most boxers be super soft if they not inside that boxing ring. Most boxers don't even know what to do once they take off them boxing gloves. Speaking of weigh-ins, Sebastian Fundora, the 6'6" weight bully, will be taking on Booker tomorrow. I still don't understand how this dude makes 154. At 6'6", the man makes 154. Low-key, I think the man a weight bully. I can't wait to see this man get slept. And y'all know that Mr. Bill Haney does not like when you tell the truth on Devin. If you speak facts on Devin, Bill don't like that. Bill wants you to go with the narrative when you're talking about his son. Quentin Rampage Jackson had this to say yesterday about Devin Haney.
He had like a fucking bitch. Fuck him. Fuck Devin Haney.
So in typical Bill Haney fashion, the man jumped on Twitter playing victim and crying. That's right. Bill Haney talking about Rampage just mad. The youngest undisputed king ain't going for anything. Keep Devin name out your mouth and focus on getting in shape for that 47-year-old boxing debut. Hey yo, Bill Haney, that was weak as hell, bro. You think you said something, didn't you? Then Bill Haney said, hey yo, Fight Hub TV, Queen Rampage Jackson talk all that trash about steroids, contracts, and unfair treatment, but went missing in action when it was time to stand on business in the UFC. Never took a stand, never took action, just took whatever they gave him. Did y'all ever notice when somebody is losing an argument, they tend to deflect the narrative? Whenever somebody is losing an argument, they always want to change subjects. Talk about what Rampage Jackson said, bro. Talk about you being in a combat sport, suing somebody instead of getting it back in blood. Then Bill Haney tweeted out, who is going to the Hall of Fame? Devin Haney or Gabe Rosado?
Southpaw TV keep it trill, man. For real.
You see, Bill Haney does not even realize that the more he tweets out about this, he letting everybody know how hurt he is by it. The more that Bill Haney tweets out at 85 years old, he letting everybody know how triggered he is by all this. Bill Haney feels the need to defend himself every single day. Bill Haney feels the need to speak up for Devin every single day when Devin Haney ain't even speaking up for himself. Bill Haney fails to realize that his son is damn near 28 years old and he's still speaking for the man. Bill Haney fails to realize that he is not the fighter, his son is.
Southpaw TV.
And I told you, once that Bud Crawford goes up to 168, he is never coming back down to 154. If you put on muscle, if you train your body to be at 168, you ain't never gonna go back down, especially at 40 years old. Terence Bud Crawford is doing the right thing by staying at the higher weight class. I think he's gonna retire after the Canelo fight. I think that Bud Crawford will get that Canelo check and then call it quits, but that's just my opinion. Ring Magazine put out the WBO president, Gustavo Olivetti, has confirmed Bud Crawford will not be returning to the super welterweight division and will relinquish his interim belt. Xander Zayas is likely to be named the mandatory challenger for Sebastian Fundora's WBO world title. I think it's the right move by Bud Crawford. Why go up to fight Canelo and then go back down and wait? And do not forget to subscribe to McGaverick Boxing, best female boxing commentator in the game with the best AI edits in the game. That's right. I stand on what I say and I definitely respect everything the girl gotta say. I like somebody who tells it like it is, especially if they're a female boxing commentator. McGaverick Boxing, the female voice of YouTube boxing.
Southpaw, it don't matter. Did I beat the best or not?
Southpaw TV, fire. Fire. Y'all sub to his channel.